Hey y'all. So currently, yeah, I'm just looking at my hair, y'all. I love my hair. Anyway, so currently, I'm just chilling in my van in Lady Lux. Um, just sparked up my blunt, and she is. I believe that her fuel pump. That I feel like that's definitely the reason why she's doing what she's doing. Let me just back it up a little bit. So yes, the man that stopped to help me, I definitely didn't have any oil in my engine. So I definitely needed to put some in there. So luckily I already had some with me and I put it on in there, right? I cranked up, got to where I needed to go, and had me a wonderful sleep last night. Wonderful. Feel me? I sleep so good in here, y'all. For real. So anyway, today I decided to start with some Uber Eats. Um get a little couple in. I did like three. And at the last one, thank God I completed the order. At the last one, she had cut off on me again. Um, and it actually happened literally after I left dude house. Like actually while I was pulling off, matter of fact, because she was still running, and when I went to pull off, she was cutting off on me, and I was like, but you know what? I wouldn't even blow it or nothing. Like I just dropped the order off, so it's like cool. And I'm like not even far from my granddaddy shop at that point. So like I was like cool. So I was able to crank her back up. Excuse me. And I went to put a little bit of gas in her because, I figured because she was pretty low, but I was trying to accumulate more money to put into her. So, I put a little gas in her and you know, anyway, I wound up taking her to my granddaddy, and he looked at her, and he was saying that she would need a fuel filter, and that basically saying that I most likely got some gas that had some water in it, and that's why she's doing that. So he had bought me some fuel treatment. I put a little bit of it in there, and he said to let her run. So I let her run for a good while. I even like drove her around the corner a bit to, get it going. And she kept cutting off still. Um and like my granddaddy, he told me when he first saw my van that she had a lot of parts that never been changed. And so I'm thinking, because he already said that her fuel pump should be fine. Like, she just got to let that stuff go through her or whatever. Um, it could just be me, just overthinking and stuff. It's just because I'm not a mechanic. I don't know. My granddaddy been doing this since he been 14 years old, and he just turned 84 this year. You feel me? Now that's not to say that he can't be, wrong sometimes. Everybody can be wrong sometimes. Or, not saying he's wrong. It's just I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And I know that the fuel pump is something that's what she's telling me. That's what the check engine reading is telling me, is that her fuel pump. Um and you know, I don't know what the deal is, okay? I just don't know. And I just know that she keep cutting off on me right now, and but she runs. Like I could crank her up and she'll sit here and run. I could sit here and she'll be running. It's just when I go to pulling off and when I go hitting the brakes, that's when she go to stopping and all that. So, we gonna figure it out. Um I suppose he's really just he don't want me to go spending my money on something that don't need to be done right now. You know, it's just with how things are looking from my perspective. I think that we gonna wind up doing that, changing the fuel pump, because it's gonna have to be done at some point anyway. Um, it just is what it is. And I take comfort in knowing that everything is fine, bro. Last night, Everything been just fine. I just decided to let go of control over the situation. Trust that everything is just fine. And trust that I have everything that I need and then some. I don't want to stress. I chose this life specifically so that I wouldn't stress. You feel me? So let's sit here and count our blessings. I'm alive. I'm well. I am healthy. I am able bodied. I am capable. I have my own house and transportation. She is mine. This is mine. I purchased her. I invested in her. And I've been putting everything up in here to make this house a home. You feel me? This is mine. And I know that if God want me to go out and get a little job somewhere, I can do that. I'm able to. I have the credentials. I have the ability. I'm able. I'm able. If I gotta go on the bus, I get on the bus. If I gotta walk, I can walk. I'm able to do that. I'm able to do that. And guess what? I don't owe anybody any money. Now, I owe my granddaddy the money for that little fuel treatment. But, because I told him I'd pay him back. I'm sure he really didn't care. It's like $10, but it's the principle of it. My granddaddy worked for his money, and I work for mine too, and I don't expect any handouts. You feel me? So, I like to pay him back, and especially he do all his work on my vehicle and don't ask for no payment. I'm definitely paying him. Like, even I don't care how much it is, I'm paying my granddaddy. You anyway. And like I know he don't mind. I know he don't mind. But still, that's like it's just you don't want to take advantage of people. You don't want to do that. You just don't. Because it's like this just came to my mind. It's like when you got a group of friends, you got the one friend that got the car, they always driving. I've been the driving friend, okay? I've been the friend that just took care of things. And it's nice to have somebody pitch in for gas without you having to ask. Because the car ain't running on friendship, okay? And and my granddaddy ain't running on love alone. You feel me? Shit. But that's just how I see it. You feel me? But I mean, that's where I'm at right now. We're just chilling, just chilling, just chilling, and counting my blessings. Remembering that I am blessed, so blessed, so very taken care of by God, the Most High Divine. Y'all, soon as I took a big bite out of life, and I decided that everything's fine, child, then everything was. That man stopped to tell me that I was basically he didn't say this, but he basically came and told me that I was sitting there for no reason. I didn't even check my oil. I didn't think to check it like that night, last night. You feel me? I had checked it 2 weeks ago or something. But I didn't think to check my oil then. I could have had got myself up out of there if I had known that. But I thank God. I thank God, just straight up. And y'all, I just feel like I, it might not seem like I'm rushing through this. It just kind of feels like it. But you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know it's my phone. But my phone do what it need to do. It's doing this right now. It's doing this right here. 10:10. Okay, I saw that when I was, anyway. I suppose that's it though. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this. It's just, you know. But thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I was seeing y'all come through. Thank you. Make sure you like and comment. Like, I would love to see that. I want to see y'all's engagement so I know what y'all liking, because I have seen some engagement. I want to know what y'all liking and what parts of the videos y'all relate to, or just find funny, or just like it. I want to know what you like, and I just want to talk to y'all too. Like, it made me feel good. Like, but hey, okay, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here. 11 later.